Hey guys, hope your days are very good and welcome back to this YouTube channel. And this is part 2 of my reading vlog for The Legacy. And I've already read the chapters that you're about to see because I forgot it was a separate video. So, roll the clip. Summer and Dean are both going to be in New York because after Summer and Fitzy graduate from Briar in a month from this, they're moving to Manhattan with them. Okay, here's me editing, and I guess we're just going to have a clip of editing me and every single part of this video because there was one in the last one too. But anyways, I just wanted to say that if I sound muffled, it's because it was like 6 a.m. and my parents were still asleep and I was trying to be quiet. Aww. Oh, he might not propose anymore. Okay, so basically, Dean squeezed Allie's hand, and then in his inner monologue, he was like, how did I get this lucky? And then he said to Allie, that'll be us one someday. And then she says, one day. Well, into the future, though. And he picks up on that, so. I'd be happy about that, because as much as I want them to get engaged right now for Allie to change her mind, that him just not proposing would be much better than him proposing and getting a no. I would not be able to take that. Why do we have to break up freaking Bo? Like, I kind of forgot that he died and about him in general, but still, why did I break him up? There's really only one close friend I can't speak to, and that's Bo Maxwell, because he's gone. I think Bo would have had fun tonight if he'd been here. Oh, their coach is here. So their coach showed up with a girlfriend, and then Dean looked over and started squinting. And then Hunter was like, are you having a stroke? And Dean was like, no, I was just trying to picture Coach having sex. While they're trying to have a conversation to figure out how their coach does that, his girlfriend popped up behind them, so she heard part of it. Okay, that's the end of the chapter. I'm reading the next chapter. I can't help it. Yep, I was definitely pregnant. Because now Allie's like, have you seen Hannah? And then she was like, my best friend has been hard to find tonight, and she hasn't been entirely herself since I arrived in Boston. Yep, Sabrina said she's heading for the restrooms. Sabrina said that she saw her heading for the restrooms. Grace and Logan did actually get married when they were on the trip. They're keeping it a secret. I didn't get to see it. That makes me so sad. Because we didn't get to see the reception for Sabrina and Tucker either. So basically, what happened was Allie was still looking for Hannah and she heard Grace and Logan talking, and then Logan was like, should we get out of here soon, Mrs. Logan? And then Grace was like, you're never gonna get tired of saying that, are you? I'm shaking a little bit. It's been 4 months and they still haven't told me more. I love this. I'm gonna take a picture of this page real quickly. Okay, we are back and I feel like I'm having a stroke. Grace started talking about how neither one of them have any regrets because they knew that they're forever. It's so cute. Anna's in the bathroom throwing up, like I knew, and she heard the whole thing too. So Hannah knows too. Is this gonna just be an entire thing of everybody finding out at once? I would love that actually. I don't want it to stay a secret. Yep, I might need a pregnancy test. And then Hannah saying to not say anything to Dean or Logan because then they would tell Garrett in a heartbeat. And she's 3 weeks late with her period. Great. Yeah, that would be my worst nightmare too. Okay, that's the end of the chapter. Tell me why I started chapter 18 and Dean is still planning on proposing because he's over here visiting Allie's dad to ask for his blessing. Okay, so he did it, but he really didn't have a chance to do it because the second that he said that he needed a drink to boost his courage, Allie's dad was like, oh, I know what's going on. You're going to ask for my blessing and you already know I'm going to say yes, so I'm not going to drag this out and make us both uncomfortable. And Dean's kind of like sad because he had an entire speech prepared. Proposal is the next chapter and I'm scared for my life. Okay, it's time to read Dean's proposal. Chapter 19. Yeah, he's proposing in this chapter, I knew it. And he arranged a romantic dinner and he's wearing his designer suit. They don't even have a proper anniversary date. That's funny because their relationship was so complicated that they have multiple options for what to go with. I think the day where Sean came to the house and they officially got together would be their anniversary date though, because they were just hooking up before that. I find that so funny. At the point of the book that I'm reading right now, it's May 5th. Today's May 4th. I should have waited to read this chapter tomorrow. Kidding. I can't wait that long. Okay, so they count their anniversary as the day that they had sober sex for the first time, which is apparently in October, which I find kind of funny because that's me and my boyfriend's anniversary month and my parents' wedding anniversary month. He got her favorite bread and her favorite everything. Now the proposal is coming up. I can't do this. I'm having to cover the page. She said don't. I can't do this. No, they're fighting. I can't do this. Why can't this book just be all sunshine and rainbows? He's over here asking if she loves him because he's having doubts. And Dean stormed off. I'm going to read the next chapter. And it starts out with her talking about how Dean hasn't talked to her in 2 days since after it happened. I'm gonna start crying. He brought up the fact that he went to her dad and everything, you know? She's like, is so touched. Because she didn't know that. Hannah's on Dean's side. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting that. I kind of love her being on Dean's side, if we're being completely honest. It's new. Hopefully her friends from her show's advice is going to make her say yes. And everything will be okay. I think their advice is working and that she's going to say yes. this guy, Elijah, at the club is flirting with her, and it's really weird. She realized that she's an idiot. She's going to take everything back. I swear, if Dean does something stupid like, no, I don't want to marry you anymore because you were mean to me or something dumb like that, I'm going to start crying. I'm actually going to throw the book this time because I didn't before, even though I said I was probably going to. And I don't know what else I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something to show my anger. What she's gonna do? What is she gonna do? I feel like she's gonna like take the ring from the house or something wherever he's been keeping it, and she's gonna propose. I want to read the next chapter now, but I'm not gonna. I need to edit this. Next chapter, 21. This right here is what I was laughing at. Just give you some time to read. After this chapter, it goes to part through the honeymoon. I know that because I always check and see how many pages I have left in the chapter. And she walked in on Dean. I mean, Logan. He said in his inner monologue that Allie is his favorite person in the whole world. Yep, she's re-proposing, I knew it. I don't know if she has the ring, though. I don't think she does. Because it doesn't seem like she took a stop home first. Garrett and Logan were eavesdropping the entire time. What is happening? Never mind, I thought it said Mr. Hayes. I thought that her father died or something. I almost had a heart attack. We're good. Something's just being delivered to Allie. I got so scared. I hope it's the doll. It says it's from Grace and Logan. Oh, it's just from Grace. Yep, it's the doll. Allie accidentally spilled the beans about Grace and Logan being married because she called Grace Mrs. Logan. Because she was like, Mrs. Logan is a lucky woman. And then Dean was like, a very lucky, wait, what? I want to read it now, but there's no point though, because I'm pretty sure it switches to Sabrina and Tucker. It does. How long am I going to have to wait for that to unfold? Whatever. Bye-bye for now. He calls Jamie a little darling now. Did you know he called Sabrina darling? That reminds me of in the Twisted Lies epilogue where with Alex calling his daughter Little Sunshine because he called Ava Sunshine. That's like the same thing. They're having the honeymoon a month after they got married because she's still in law school, but now she's done. And that should mean that Grace has graduated for Briar now too, which means them being married can be out in the open. I think. I love Hunter being a dad. Oh. Tucker's already opened the second location for his bar. Ooh, they're gonna start doing house hunting. Okay, Tucker's mom is staying with Jamie while they're gone. He's comforting Sabrina because she's so stressed out and worried something's gonna happen to her kid, and she's worried to leave her alone for 10 days without them. And now he's telling her about how pretty she is. This is why he's my favorite. I already know that Sabrina and Tucker have a second kid because of the family trees Elle Kennedy has on her website. So they keep talking about finally getting to have sex on this honeymoon, so I wonder if that's when she's going to get pregnant. Because I know that there's about a 5-year age difference between Jamie and Alexandra. So, I don't know. It might have to be a little later because Jamie's still only 3. She hasn't even turned 4 yet. That's the end of the chapter, but it was so short that I'm reading the next one. Oh. The plane is crashing. That's not good. It sounds so emotionless. Oh my gosh. We're just landing at a different airport. Okay, they got there safe. Okay, I'm recording my reactions to this chapter because at the end of chapter 24, Tucker was like, couldn't get much worse, right? So that probably means something worse than them almost crashing is gonna happen. Okay, so Sabrina started screaming because Alexander, which is the doll, if you don't remember, showed up to the house. Sabrina's trying to end the sending Alexander around to each other by throwing him in the ocean. Okay, they actually threw him in the ocean. They're FaceTiming Jamie now, and it's so cute. I'm trying to see Sabrina taking the shark in water. And now he's getting stung by a jellyfish. Sabrina asked this random fitness guy that was making TikToks that Tucker was watching him do earlier to pee on Tucker since she doesn't have to go. He's actually doing it. Yay, they're making friends. That's exciting. It was put on the news about Grace and Logan's secret wedding. Anyway, that's all I want to say. Allie just spilled the beans in the girls' group chat that Hannah is pregnant. So basically this is really random, but a coconut fell on Sabrina's head and knocked her out while they were making out. It's so stupid, but it happened. So basically chapter 29 kind of ended with Tucker getting arrested after they had their first marriage fight. So, and then I'm in the 200s thing now, which means it's the end of part 2. So Bye, and I'll see you part 3.